morning, everyone. Good afternoon. Good hellos. How are you? It's a fine day. Look at it. It's bloody gorgeous out. How are we all? Hope we're all well. Just thought I'd come out and chat at the camera for a little bit before I bring you guys with me. You know, you guys watch this stuff, and I thank you for it. It's actually it's a nice feeling knowing that people out there watch the random gabberings I put on the YouTubes. On the YouTubes. And I'm not going that way because there's loads of cloud over there and I don't want to go near it. I'm going to go over there! So what I'm going to talk about are tyres. Now, I'm not a tyre snob, right? If it's round and rubber and it feels good, I will use it. And I know out there you get some people that like only ever use Pirelli or Michelin, no matter what they're like. Even if there are better tyres out there, they stick with one brand, which is fair enough. That's your right as a consumer. Well, these ones, I've got the, I've forgotten who makes them. I think they're Bridgestone actually, yeah, the Bridgestones. I've got the Bridgestone BT016 battle axes. And I've had them on here for a few thousand miles now. And they're actually really quite good. And I've tested them in a myriad of weathers. I've had one in the I've had them on the south side of zero and they've been alright. And I've had them on weather like this and they've been fine, and they've been brilliant in the wet. Lots and lots of grip. It seems to make the bike handle happily. So yeah. All is good with these tyres. They seem to be grippy from like the start, even when they're in that phase of just warming up. It seems quite good, which is nice. As I said, I've had them on now for about 1,500 miles so far, I reckon. Maybe a little less. And they seem to be going well. They seem to be standing up quite well. I had a set of tyres on the back of my old Aprilia, and the rear tyre was sort of trashed in 3,000 miles. And these ones seem to be standing up to it a bit better. And that, on that bike, that wasn't particularly hard going like I used it for. It was just normal riding like this. I take them on the track or anything. Yeah, so now that the hotter weather's coming, hopefully you can see what they're like in the hot. Because on my SP, I had a set of some strange tyre that came with them. Not exactly an unknown brand, but they were Metzeler's. They were on there when I brought it, and they couldn't handle the heat. They just got really unhappy. And at the same time, I know people that have used Metzeler's and swear by them, saying that they're the best thing since sliced toast. And they're not bad. These battle actors aren't bad. And people kept telling me that I should get the S20 Evos, the other tyres done by Bridgestone. And a mate of mine had them on his Fireblade, and I just couldn't get on with them. They never ever felt connected to the road. Whereas these ones, even like at the moment, I've only just really started riding, and they feel fine. Look at little doggy. Hi little doggy. Now, of course, they are a sports tyre, and obviously they're a lot better in the dry than they are in the wet. But their wet handling is amazing. The only tyres that I've had that come near to these things handling in the wet were a set of Pirellis, you know, the Pirelli Pirate Roads, and I got a puncher in the back, and the garage that I went to said to me that I could have this set of part warns that had loads of tread in them still. I don't know why the guy changed them over. I think he just didn't get on with them. For the price of one new rear, and the front that it had more grip, had more tread than my front, so I got them. And in the rain, they were bloody amazing. And in the dry, they're all right as well. I didn't get to test them in hot weather because it was the middle of bloody winter. But I can't have any complaints with them. I haven't got any complaints on them. Yeah, like I said, I never really saw them as an actual sort of sports tyre. I always more rated them as a touring tyre, which I don't know if anyone agrees with me on that. It's just how I felt, and that's all that matters to me. That and how the Amasaurus Rex feels, you know. relationships. And yeah, look, solar farm. Yeah, so when it was dry, I found them a little bit lacking almost. But in the wet, they were amazing, and in the cold, in the wet and cold. And these, for what I'd say is a dedicated road sports tyre, are bloody amazing. Really quite close to it. And they were cheaper than that. When I got these put on, I was like pricing up tyres. It's like I said, not a tyre snob, and I don't go for the cheapest brand that I can. I like a nice middleweight. Considering that they're practically brand new out, they haven't been about very long when I got them. I was like, yeah, okay, stick a set of them on there. And then I went into the argument of, do I want a 180/55 on the back or a 190/50? And I've got to say, I'm quite happy I went with the 180/55. Obviously, it being a shallow profile makes the bike tip in more. It's just not as stable at high speeds. But the high speeds that you got to go to make it unstable are sort of lose your license speeds, especially on, well, obviously only on the roads. And I don't take Alice here on the track at the moment because she is my only form of transport, and if I tits her like I done my track bike, I will be very unhappy. Because I was very unhappy that I tits my track bike. But that was a long time ago. Back in the days when I was like 20 and I had bollocks the size of Britain, because, you know, you're young and you have no fear. Now I'm getting old. It hurts when I get up in the morning. But I blame my job for that. Bastards. But this is a happy vlog, we're not going there. So yeah. BT016 battle axes. I rate them quite high. Bloody good tyre. Should go out and get a set. Now, I wonder if Mr. Bridgestone's going to cut me a cheque for that. So now we can move on to the next part of the vlog. See, as many people in the world of vlogging and Twitter and Faceache, you all know that I'm dating the Ambersaurus Rex, and we're very happy together. We are. And I went down to, I had to go down to Weymouth, where I'm from. Go Weymouth! And she's like, oh, I'll come down. I was like, yeah, cool, yes, really happy, go us! And she came down, it was like, a woman's down there, sort of trying to figure out what was going to do. We had like a free day of doing nothing, and I was sitting there going, no, don't particularly want to stay in the hotel room all day. It was burning hot. I mean, I've done the British thing, and I looked out the window and went, wow, that looks really like a really nice day. I'm going to take the biggest hoodie that I've got because it's going to be fucking freezing. And boy, how wrong was I. But anyway, so yeah, we went. It's like, well, what do you want to do today? And you know how you get brochure? No, not brochures. Leaflets. That's the word I'm looking for. In the front of hotels saying, "Visit these attractions. Visit them now." So decided to go to Monkey World, the Ape Rescue Centre in Dorset, and they do amazing work there. I mean, reading some of the stories of where the monkeys that they've got, well, monkeys, apes, chimpanzees, orangutans, and other assortment of primates that they've got down there, and the work that they do. So yeah, and they're a charity as well. I mean, I don't. So like, so we pitched up to Monkey World. I was like, right, okay, we'll drive down there, and off we drove. She's looking at all the views, saw the white horse. She's like, oh my god, views! Take photos! Taking photos of her iPhone. God, I hate iPhones. In case you haven't noticed, I'm an Android boy. It all sits better with me. And obviously anyone that knows where Monkey World is will know that it's right next to Botherton Tank Range, where the Armour Corps go do all their like tank training. And it's not unusual to see a couple of tanks bombing around the place down there. You see that? That guy just opened his door at, what we're doing, 55 miles an hour. Crazy! There, we, as we were approaching this roundabout, I see this lumbering green camouflage thing in front of us, and I was like, hey, it's a tank! And I was like, where? It's like, right in front of us. And she's like, oh my god, tank! And started snapping photos of it. And then started waving at the guys sitting on it. And they didn't wave back, which upset her. She was very upset by that. And then we went into Monkey World. And she got to, she didn't get to meet, which made her unhappy, but she got to see some dude called Jeremy, who does something. I think he's in that, he was like made famous by the show Monkey Business. That is like just a show going on about what they do down there. God, I'm dropping loads of like, well, obviously not the BBC advertising for everyone but myself. Do stuff! There. So she was happy that she got to see this dude called Jeremy. But she didn't get to see, I want to say Alison. It's either Alison or Sue. Hang on. Insert name here. No, it's Alison. There you go. That bit can get edited out. Alison. So she wanted to go see. She didn't get to see Alison, which, you know, made her a little bit unhappy. But she got to see. She got to see Jeremy cycle past on a push bike, and then proceeded to beat me. Saying, "Oh my God, it's Jeremy! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!" Well, okay, calm down. So, but it's Jeremy. And I was like, yes. And of course, to me, Jeremy's just like bloke number 2. You know, the guy that hands the star of a show, star of a film, a drink or something. I mean, he's not really much to me. I'm sorry, but he's not. So yeah, we went and done that. We came, sort of walked round, looked at the monkeys, like, oh, pretty. They made funny noises. I made funny faces, which Amber won't let me forget, because I feigned a cute face, and I was going to make like a cute noise, like, oh, but no noise came out, so I just sat there like that. She won't let me, Amber won't let me forget it, which is fair enough. And when we came out, oh, you're a nice van. When we came out, so oh, what do you want to do now? And she's like, oh, I don't know. And of course, being next to Botherton, I was like, the Tank Museum's nearby. Let's go look at the Tank Museum. And she got really excited over it. I've never known a girl get so excited over tanks. I mean, I thought sort of stuff like that got my gets my engineering prowess going, but she was more excited than I, which is impressive. Now, do I take my rock hard suspension along the cobbled streets where there's people in the way, or do I go a different way? I'm going to go a different way, so entering. I'm going to slot in here. So yeah, so we went to the Tank Museum, and me being the fool I am, ooh, that's pretty, I didn't take my, I didn't bring my camera to Weymouth because, you know, stupid. And my phone is so technologically ancient. I think Ramesses II had one. So my camera is atrocious. So, you know, she took loads of photos. So I'll see if she'll give them to me or tell me to put them somewhere or something. No, not that way. That way. Yeah, so she got loads of excited over tanks and stuff, which made her happy, which made me happy. Yeah, like I say, I've never known a girl get so excited over tanks and stuff. It was generally quite impressive. I mean, I'm an engineer, so anything engineering I love. Have I gone the wrong way? I don't know. No, I haven't. There's the turn off I'm looking for. Do. Yeah. That was yeah, it was a nice weekend. But thought I'd tell you about the story about the amazing Ambosaurus Rex who gets excited over tanks. Now all of you, if anyone's still watching this and still subscribed to me, are going to be like, well, we don't care if she likes tanks or not. Which I totally understand. Although I like tanks. Tanks are cool. So are ponies. Oh yeah, and if you check out if you have a look at my Twitter, you'll see the pony that she made me. I mean, how many people out there can say that their girlfriend quite happily go out and make them a pony? And then she got really unhappy that to take a photo of it, I'll put it on top of one of McDonald's dip containers. She's like, you can't do that. I was like, done it now. And it's on the internet. It's gonna be like that forever. Ha! I didn't really. I did take the photo, but I didn't say that. Because, you know, she would have beaten me again. And considering she had just beaten me the day before, or that day, sorry, the afternoon before that, I didn't want to get beaten again. You know, I bruise like a peach. I don't really. I'm a man. I'm a manly man. Believe me. Anyway. So that was the joys of that. And now that I'm here, I'm going to stop for a coffee. Because caffeine.